Hey guys, hope you're doing very well. In today's video I'm going to do the assumption video. There's a lot of YouTubers that I watch that have done this video and I kind of just wanted to jump on the bandwagon and I wanted to see what my subscribers and my followers sort of assumed about me. And I've read through some of them and I was expecting a lot of mean ones. To be honest, I was expecting loads of people to be like, oh my god, you're actually like a bitch in real life, or you're really judgmental, or you're really stuck up in real life. And no, everyone's been really kind and sweet, and there's a lot of ones that, yeah, you guys pretty much know me, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go through a few of them. I've had a lot, so I'm not gonna do all of them, unfortunately. I would love to. But yeah, I would be here all day because you guys went in on this. So I did it on Instagram like everyone else has done. I put out one of those like ask me anything type things. I don't know, that was Tumblr, but you know what I mean. I put one of those out. So the first one I want to read out is, you hate meeting new people. And that is not correct. I would say I like meeting new people. I'm just the worst at starting conversations with people I've never met before. So if you're in like a social setting, like a party or an event or something, I can't go up to people and talk to them. I don't know why. I'm quite shy in that department, unfortunately. I really do wish I had the kahunas to go up to people and talk to them, but I'm not. Like, if you come and talk to me, I am like the friendliest, most bubbliest person ever. But me going up to people, I don't know, I just can't do it. I'm like the worst person. The next one I want to read out, I had quite a few of these to do with being in a relationship and my boyfriend and stuff, but someone asks, you're in a relationship, ? And yes, I am. I have been with my boyfriend Liam, so if you ever hear me mention a name, Liam, that's my boyfriend. We've been together almost 6 years. It'll be 6 years in May. And then there's this other one that says, you love your best friend more than your boyfriend. And I have like different types of love for each of them. So obviously I love my boyfriend because he's my boyfriend. It's that boyfriend type of love. And then obviously I love my best friend because she's like my soulmate, you know, like we get on so well. So it's equal. I can't say I love one more than the other because I guess one is going to be more offended than the other, but I love them for different reasons, obviously. This one says, you have a pet peeve of people who chew loudly. Not so much people who chew food loudly, like sometimes you accidentally do chew loudly, like you might be eating something crunchy or sticky or whatever, like that doesn't bother me. It's when people chew chewing gum so loudly because it's like squelchy and I hate when people purposely chew chewing gum loudly or they don't know they're doing it. That infuriates me. It's just like, chill the fuck out with that, okay? Just no, can we not? You're the person who is always in the corner petting the dog at house parties. And yeah, I mean, I don't really go to house parties, but anytime I go to someone's house with a dog or whatever, like I'm straight towards that dog. Like that dog is now mine until I leave the house. That dog is not going anywhere. Like it's by my side the whole time. This one says, you prefer short hair and would not grow it longer. P.S. I love you, Lauren. Oh, thank you, love you too. That is actually incorrect. I have been trying to grow my hair for ever. And the reason why it keeps getting shorter or I keep cutting it is because like I have had damage from over bleaching and stuff like that, and at the moment I'm on the journey of making my hair like an equal length, so I want everything to grow out and be all one length. I haven't had one all length hair, oh my god, since I was like a teenager. I started getting layers when I was like 13 or 14 or something like that, and ever since I've had like choppy hair. I'm not a fan of that anymore. I really like the all one length, you know, shoulder length hair style that's, you know, popular at the minute. That's what I'm aiming to, and then eventually growing it all out. So the reason why my hair keeps like fluctuating is because I'm trying to even it all out. But yeah, I've been trying to have longish hair for the longest time, but I'm just trying to make everything look uniform, if that makes sense. I don't want like extremely long hair. I don't hate extremely long hair. I think it's beautiful, but that's just too high maintenance for me. I need to wash my hair quite a bit, so I couldn't deal with that. But I think like my ideal length would be around about here-ish, I would say. So yeah, anyway. You sleep a lot, but also what is sleep? This is honestly me though. Yeah, honestly, that is so true. I go from like one extreme to the other. So there'll be some days where I will literally sleep for 3 hours and then that's it, I'm done. And then there'll be days where I literally will get a good night's sleep, and then that makes me tired, so I end up napping a couple of times throughout the day. Yeah, I'm all over the place. My sleeping pattern is a mess. I'm pretty much on American time at the minute, not because I've been to America or anything, that's just the way I'm sleeping. So I'll be going to bed at like 5, 6 a.m. and waking up from anything from 10 a.m. maybe, or to 2 p.m. I try and not do that, but sometimes it just happens. Like, this is the problem when you're self-employed. Like, you can work any hour you like. You are easily annoyed and good at biting your tongue, but your face gives it away. I think that's true. I don't know. I definitely am. I definitely have a good bitch face, or a good like annoyance face. Like, sometimes it is very obvious that I'm annoyed or whatever, but yeah, I definitely bite my tongue if someone annoys me, for the most part anyway. Like, if it's something minor, I do keep my mouth shut, but if it's something major, I will let someone know about it. I'll just be like, yo, this isn't cool. Like, can we not? But for the most part, I kind of just want like an easy life, so I don't really like arguing, I don't like confrontation, so I'm not one to just be like, excuse me, your existence is annoying me right now, you know? You spend an unreasonable amount on makeup. No, actually, no, I actually don't. I'm quite stingy when it comes to makeup. Like, I do have quite a bit, like maybe more than the average person. I don't know what the average person has, but yeah, I have like a few palettes and a lot of lipstick. Lipstick is my guilty pleasure. I love, love, love buying new lipsticks, especially if I don't have the shade or I don't have the formula. That is my weakness. But I've accumulated my collection over many, many years. I know you should throw out lipsticks after, is it 6 months or 12 months or whatever, but I don't wear them that often. You know, I have so many, the rotation, it's very non-existent. But for like face stuff and highlighters, I kind of stick to the, you know, a select few. And as I'm not wearing much makeup anymore, I pretty much only put makeup on 2 to 3 times a week now, instead of like every day, because, you know, I worked in retail and I put makeup on my face every day. I'm not going through as much, so foundation I seem to be keeping a hold of a lot, and mascaras and stuff like that, so if anything, it's come down a bit. Maybe, I don't know. I have a few along the lines of something like this, and this one is, you're confident in who you are and you're not afraid to show it. Like, stuff about confidence, people think I'm confident and what have you, and when it comes to like how I look, yeah, I don't give a shit. I'm just like, this is who I am. If you don't like my wacky hair or my tattoos or my dress sense or whatever, like, that's on you. That's got nothing to do with me. I like the way I look, so there's that. I definitely second guess myself with a lot of things, more to do with like my YouTube videos, or, you know, the way stuff like looks when it comes to like I've just not rearranged, but I've just changed my bedroom, and I'm like sitting here like, oh, does this look okay? I'm not asking for compliments or anything, but it's just like, I always think, oh, does this actually look good? Like, I think it looks good, but do other people think this looks good? Do you know what I mean? Like, I second guess myself when it comes to stuff like that. And yeah, with my YouTube videos, I'm like, oh, is this okay, or is it worthy of posting? But for the most part, I'm just like, oh, I don't give a shit. That probably sounds contradictory, but yeah. This one's interesting. It says, you have a secret tattoo you don't show on YouTube. I don't know, lol. No, every tattoo I have, you guys have seen in one video or another. There's definitely a few that I don't talk about much at all, because they're the ones I don't like, so I don't really talk about them or show them, but they've definitely been in a video somewhere within my YouTube video history or whatever. But I don't have any hidden tattoos. I've, you know, been on YouTube in a bikini. I don't have any on my butt, on my fanny, or on my boobies. So yeah, you would have seen every single tattoo I have. You can't handle spicy food, and that is true. I don't know what the spiciest thing is I can handle, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't really have a taste for spicy. I do like spicy stuff, like spicy crisps and like spicy battered chicken and stuff like that. That's just, yeah, that's as far as it goes. I can't eat really hot curries or anything like that, or chilies. This one, I don't want to offend anyone, but you like dogs better than people. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do. I love dogs. They are the purest beings on this planet. Like, we do not deserve them. I don't care what anyone says. I don't understand how anyone could not like dogs. I think they are adorable. They're pure, they're cute, they have their own personalities, and they're just so loyal, and like, it hurts me physically Anytime I watch a video of a dog, like I'm always looking at videos of dogs and photos. Like I follow quite a few accounts when it comes to dogs on Instagram, and then if not, they're always in my Discover feed, and it's just, yeah, I definitely love dogs more than people. I'm sorry, I am sorry, but if I was on a desert island full of people, I wouldn't be that happy, but if I was on a desert island full of dogs, I'd be over the moon about that. You prefer colour tattoos over grey wash, and honestly this is going to be such a shitty answer. It is 50-50. I cannot choose one or the other. A few years ago I definitely would have picked black and grey over colour, but now it is so 50-50. I see pros and cons with both of them, and I see beauty in both of them. I can't pick just the one, unfortunately. This one's interesting. It is, I always thought you were a lesbian because of the way you talk and dress than in other news video you. I'm not sure what the end part of that was. But I've actually had this a few times throughout my life. You're not the first person to say that to me. I don't understand, you know, what a lesbian looks like, or what, I guess it's the stereotype of a lesbian. I hope these stereotypes are fading away now, but yeah, there was this girl in high school that was adamant that I was a lesbian. She tried to spread a rumor and stuff like that. It was kind of nasty, actually. I'm not offended by the fact that people thought I was a lesbian. It was the fact that it was such a big deal to her, and it's just like, okay, but so what if I was? Like, what is the big deal here? There is no big deal. I'm not offended by it. If that's what you think my sexual orientation is, that's fine, whatever, don't care. But no, I am straight. I am very much straight. I like the D. This one's fun. It says, you are a sweet tooth, and I think the person means I have a sweet tooth, and yes, my sweet tooth is off the chain. I mean, I'm like a sweet and savoury kind of girl, and I have to balance it out. So if I eat something sweet, I'm then like, I need something savoury, or if I eat something savoury, I need to balance it out with something sweet. But yeah, I'm always eating chocolate. I'm not much of a sweet or candy if you're from America, but I'm not much of a sweet / candy person. It takes me a while to get through any kind of bag of sweets or candy or whatever, but chocolate though, oh bitch, give that to me. Also desserts, oh my god you guys, I am such a dessert person, it's not even funny. Like I will instantly look at a dessert menu if I've gone to a new restaurant. Like I know the desserts in my favourite restaurants, like without a doubt. I know what they are, don't need to look at the menu. Like this is how obsessed I am. If I go to somewhere new, I'm straight on that dessert menu. I'm just like, okay, so what does this have to offer? Ooh, this doesn't look that great. Ooh, this restaurant isn't offering much. Or it's like, holy shit, there's too much choice. Like, but my favourite dessert is cheesecake. I love cheesecake so much. And then like a warm chocolate cake with ice cream. I love that kind of shit. Oh, you treat yourself a lot, and that is so true. I'm always the kind of person that's like, oh wow, you know, like I don't have this, I'll buy that for myself, or oh, I need another one of these, or whatever. Like yeah, I treat myself a lot. I would say, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess. You're very comfortable being single or on your own. Well, I'm not single. I have a boyfriend, but I do like to be by myself. I love my own space. I love just chilling by myself, watching my YouTube videos, watching films, Netflix documentaries, editing. I just like being in my own bubble. I have pretty much been in my own bubble since I was like a teenager. I've been basically living in my bedroom since then. Like I like my own space. I also obviously like to spend time with people, like with Yasmin and Liam. Like I like that too. And like with Liam and Yasmin, but with Liam, who's my boyfriend, it's super chill. We will just, you know, we'll just do whatever. We'll watch something on Netflix and he'll play on his Switch or on his phone, and I'll just be watching random YouTube videos or on my phone, and we're very comfortable just being in our own little bubble, but together, if that makes sense. So that's enjoyable as well. But yeah, I do like my own space. I'm quite independent on that front. I believe the only opinion that matters to you is Yasmin's. Also, I love you and admire you. Oh, thank you. I love and admire you too. But yeah, that is, nah. Yeah, I'd say that's true. If I asked for Yasmin's opinion, I'd want her to be, you know, truthful, and I would definitely take what she's saying into account. But I also take into account like Liam's opinion, but Liam really doesn't have any opinion on anything I do in life. He's like, do what you want, dress how you want. If you want to wear this, then you wear that. And if you want your hair this colour, you do that and what have you. But with Yasmin, if I say, does this suit me? She'll be like, yes, or no. I know Yasmin will give me correct feedback, which is what you need in life. Like, you need that one person to tell you how it is. You don't really like going out, you'd rather stay at home and watch Netflix, which is very, very much true. I mean, don't get me wrong, I actually like to go to places like London and going to the cinema and stuff like that, but for the most part, I'm not like a social butterfly. I don't go out every night. Oh, this one. You've unfortunately lost your rabbit. I don't hear him anymore. No, he's still here. He's literally just like right down here. He's still alive. Or you may hear him now and then throughout videos. The microphone of this camera at the minute is right by his cage, so you might actually hear him a bit more in this video, maybe, if you're lucky, but he's very much alive. This one is, you're a bit of a movie nerd, and that is somewhat correct. Like, it depends on what category you would class a movie nerd. I don't know. I go to the cinema a lot. I have seen a lot of films. I studied media in college, which has a section in it to do with studying movies and how they're made and pre-production, post-production and production. I'm not like hardcore obsessed to the point where I watch like loads of older films and your cult classics. Like, there's definitely a few I haven't seen when it comes to like the cult classics and whatever, so a lot of hardcore movie fans would be like, well, no, you're not a movie fan. So, but yeah, I do appreciate the art of cinema. I love it so much, and yeah, I'm a movie lover, but I'm not like hardcore in it. You're a creature of habit, same food, restaurants, etc. And that is so fucking true. I'm so predictable with stuff like that, but I'm quite a fussy eater. Like, I eat quite a bit of food, but I'm also quite fussy. Like, I'm that person at a restaurant who'll be like, actually, can we take that out? Like, if there's like, I don't know, peppers in something or a tomato or whatever, I'm just like, can we just like evacuate that, please? And yeah, I definitely stick to this usual like pizza, chicken. Like, my favorite thing to order in any restaurant is a barbecue chicken melt. And yeah, me and Yasmin definitely stick to the same sort of restaurants. We don't really delve into stuff or places we've never heard of, so we eat at a lot of like chain restaurants like TGI Fridays, Chiquitos, Bella Italia, stuff like that. I assume you love changing your hair but hate actually doing it, colouring, bleaching, blow drying, etc. And that is so true. I'm so over it now. I've been doing it since I was 14. I'm now 29, so how many years is that? I don't actually want to know. But yeah, I'm bored of it, especially it's the root thing that I don't like doing. So I like putting colour all over, like this dark green. I don't mind doing all over colour, it's the root situation I hate doing because it's so fiddly, and if you miss a bit your hair looks really weird and uneven, and I'm tired of it. You're super goofy, yeah. I definitely have like a silly kind of sense of humour. I have an immature sense of humour also. If you fart in front of me, I will laugh. You know, like I find toilet humour kind of funny, and yeah, I like cheesy kind of humour. And this one says you have a very sarcastic humour, which is also true. I'm sure you can tell from my videos I'm quite a sarcastic person. Sometimes I don't even mean to be sarcastic, it just comes out of my mouth and I'm like, ooh, that was a bit deep. But yeah, I assume you still live with your parents but want plans to move out. I don't live with my parents, unfortunately. My mum passed away, it'll be 5 years in May. It's gone so quick, and she left the house to me and my sister, so I live with my sister. I don't particularly want to be living with my sister anymore. She's not like the most supportive person of what I do here, like YouTube as a job. It's like the aura or the energy in this house is so negative now. It sounds really deep and like philosophical. I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely love my own place, whether it's a flat or a house. You know, all I'm after in life is a nice kitchen with 2 bedrooms, so I have an office, because I literally do everything in my room. I relax in my room, I edit my videos in my room, I film in my room. I want another room to do my work stuff. I just feel like it would be better for me. Yeah, I don't know when that will happen. It's a very complicated situation, honestly. God, exposed. Twilight is your guilty pleasure, and yeah. I mean, I haven't watched the films or read the books in years, I don't think. I don't remember the last time I watched the films. It must have been a couple of years ago, but oh yeah, I like Twilight. I was always like Team Twilight on Tumblr and stuff. I don't know, like it's stupid, I know, and there's so many things wrong with it, but I don't know. Don't hate me for it, please. Don't. I'm a cool person, I promise. You're an atheist. I don't Is atheist when you don't believe in religion? I'm not religious myself. I have no religion. Yeah, I'm just not religious at all. I don't have a problem with people who are religious. Like, if you're religious, that's fine. So I don't know, is that atheism? Or is it, I don't know what atheism is. I think, oh God. I don't have a religion myself, but I believe in religion, if that makes sense. So like, when people are religious, I'm like, yeah, cool, all power to you. But for me personally, I'm not. I don't know what that is. That might be atheism. You've got a high pain tolerance for tattoos, but cry when you stub your toe. That is so fucking accurate. Well, I don't actually cry, but stubbing your toe or hurting yourself, it's so dramatic. Well, for me, it's so dramatic, but a tattoo is like nothing to me. I'm just like, well, I'm asking for this, so I'm not gonna whinge about it. But that is accurate. You seem like a pineapple on pizza kind of girl. Oh God. Pineapple is the devil's fruit. I don't know why it exists. It's disgusting. And all, like, whether it's on pizza or not, like, the smell just, oh. Oh, here's another one about my boyfriend. I've never seen your boyfriend, so I have a conspiracy theory that he doesn't exist. He does exist. He's just camera shy. He's not really into being on YouTube or whatever, because it can be quite a negative space, and yeah, it's complicated. But he's in 3 of my videos. I'll leave the links down below to videos that he's in if you're interested in seeing him for whatever reason. But he does exist. This was also a theory within my Facebook group. So I have some moderators and we have a group chat just so we can communicate and talk about the Facebook group or whatever. But I don't know who said it, but they come up that he didn't exist, and Liam was actually Yasmin. Like, Yasmin had 2 accounts, like she was Yasmin and Liam, but no, Liam, it's a thing. He's a thing. You miss saying autumnal. I do. I miss autumn so much. Autumn is the best time of year, and I haven't said autumnal in so long. Actually, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to say autumnal right now. But yeah, I do miss like autumnal activities and pumpkins and oh. I assume you roll your eyes at 85% of people. Yeah, probably. You're stubborn about asking for help and favours. Yeah, that's very true. I'm an independent one man who don't need no man. Yeah, no, I do struggle asking for help for whatever reason, and I'm a Capricorn. We're stubborn by nature, so yeah. You would like to be vegan for ethical reasons, but you like food too much, and that is 110% true. So like I was saying earlier, I'm a fussy eater. There's a few things I eat, but I'm very just picky about what I do eat, and you know, a lot of vegan food is stuff that I don't like, and I would 110% be a vegan. If that wasn't the case, then I know that sounds very selfish. I will openly admit at how selfish I am. Like, I'm aware. And you know, I go around saying that I'm an animal lover because I truly do love animals, but I obviously can't say that because I'm not vegan. Like, I don't know, it's controversial, but it is true. The reason why I'm not vegan is because I'm a fussy eater and I'm selfish. Simple as that. You low-key hate that your boyfriend doesn't have tattoos. I don't hate it at all. It's his life choice. If he doesn't want tattoos, that's fine. If he wants tattoos, that's fine. When I, you know, take pleasure in him having 1 tattoo or a few tattoos, absolutely, I think it would be cool, because then we could just like talk about it and his experience, and I don't know, I just think it would be fun if he was to get one, but it's his body. I will never ever ever pressure him into doing something like that. He can just do it in his own time. He said that he's wanted some for a few years, but he's never got around to it or whatever, so I'm not going to be like, you have to go get one now or you're dumped, or it's not like a big, you know, like how someone looks, it really isn't a massive importance to me within the relationship. Your tattoos make you look rebellious, but in reality you're straight edge AF, and that is true. I don't know, would you class me, I don't know what the actual definition of straight edge is, but I don't drink alcohol. I've never touched any drugs in my life apart from like medical ones like antibiotics, paracetamol, ibuprofen, whatever. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. I have done shisha once. Yeah, I don't drink alcohol. I've never been drunk. I mean, I do try alcohol. It's not something I'm just like averted to, but I just don't like the taste. Like, I try things, like if Liam has a new cider, I will try it, but yeah, I'm like, ugh, that's disgusting. Like, there's no alcohol in the whole world that I do like, and yeah, so does that make me straight edge? I don't know, but I don't have a problem with people who drink, do drugs, whatever. your life, not mine. You don't like when your tattoos draw attention to you. I'm gonna say I disagree with that. I can talk about my tattoos all day, every day until, you know, I can't breathe anymore. But I don't like when it's negative attention. So when people are like, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you destroy your body? That pisses me off. But obviously it comes with the territory. But yeah, I don't care if people point out my tattoos or ask me about my tattoos in, you know, general life or whatever. This one's funny. You're kinky, ha ha ha. I had a friend say septum piercings mean a girl will do anal. No, kinky, I don't, what is kinky? Like, everyone has a different perception of kinky. So, you know, one person may think I am kinky for whatever reason, and another person might be like, holy shit, she is so vanilla. So I don't know how to answer this in a tasteful way, so I'm just gonna... You are actually an introvert, and that is so true, and this is a very common thing with YouTubers. You don't realise it because we're all loud and shouting at a camera, and it seems like we're so, you know, out there. I want to party, and oh, I love all of this like human attention, and it's like always the opposite. Like I love talking to people online, like through typing and stuff, but being in like a crowded party or an event or whatever, it's so overwhelming for me. I just, oh god, no, I want to be in my own little personal bubble, you know, like yeah, it sounds so contradictory when you're like, I'm an introvert, but you post like your whole life online, but really you're just filming your life. There's no one else here at this precise moment in time watching. But yeah, I'm only talking to one camera. I'm not talking to the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people that watch my videos. Like, if I was to stand on a stage in front of, I don't know how many subscribers I have, I think it's like 57,000. If I was to stand on a stage in front of 57,000 people, I would have a meltdown. I cannot do that. No, I don't want to subscribe to that newsletter. That is so scary. There's this arena in the UK I've been to a few times that does concerts. I think it's like the biggest one in the UK, or one of the biggest ones. I think there's like 18,000 seats or 24,000 seats, something around that figure anyway. And I just like looking at the stage when you're sitting in there and like trying to reverse it. So for me to be standing on that stage in front of all those people, oh my god, no. Woo, gives me palpitations just thinking about it. I could not do it. But yeah, you don't really think about it because there's nobody here. It's the camera. It's so, yeah. Anyway, I'm an introvert. Long story short. So there's two that are kind of the same here, and one says you don't enjoy reading very much, and another one says you prefer movies to books, which is both very, very true. I could, oh god, yeah, I used to read as a kid a lot. There's this author called Jacqueline Wilson. I'm sure if you're from the UK, she might be worldwide known, I don't know, but she was very prevalent in my growing up years. Oh, Elmo's drinking, hang on. For the person that thought Elmo might be a little bit dead. But yeah, I used to read a lot as a kid. Jacqueline Wilson, she was very relevant, prevalent, whatever the word is, throughout my childhood, and I read a lot of her books. And I don't know, I think I kind of just like got into like high school, and like reading back then, you know, when I was a kid, wasn't a cool thing to do. Like if you read books, you're like super nerdy or whatever. And I kind of just grew out of it. Not that I think people that read books are nerdy or anything, like I don't have a problem with it. But that's just the way it was when I was younger. And yeah, I've always been a movie person. Yeah, I think the last book I read all the way through was Wolf of Wall Street because I watched the film and I was just like, oh my god, I want to know more, like I want to read this book. You are partial to a lush bath. Well, honey, sweetie darling, aren't we all? Don't we all like a lush bath now and then? It's such a treat when you put in a little bath bomb there and it fizzes everywhere and it's all colourful and it's just so luxurious and you smell like a fucking angel. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, and that is you need attention. And I can see why people would think that, because hi, I'm on YouTube. Like, I'm definitely not the person that wants all eyes on me. Like, I don't like to be the center of attention, you know, like in an event or whatever, like I've been saying, like that, just no, I don't, no thank you, because I'm quite an introvert, so I don't need that kind of attention. But I like making YouTube videos because I feel like my voice is being heard or whatever, if that makes sense. So like when I was younger, I felt like nobody listened to me. I know that sounds really like, oh god, that's a bit dark, but I definitely felt like my voice was never heard for whatever reason, because, you know, my friendship group, everyone had like such bold vibrant personalities because I knew who they were or whatever, and I was still trying to figure out what my, you know, story was or whatever. But yeah, I feel like it comes from that. I've never really thought about it until this precise moment in time, but I definitely feel like the reason why I kind of like doing YouTube, there's other reasons why I do YouTube, I've spoken about those before, but I think like it's nice to know that my voice is being heard by some people for once, you know. I feel like, oh, people are actually listening to me for once and not like, you know, shunning me away, like, oh, shut up, you know, type thing. Like, yeah, it's nice to be sort of heard. I would love to know, what are some assumptions people have made about you? So have you ever been told by someone that they thought you're a certain type of way, but you're not actually a certain type of way? Or what is a rumor that you've heard about yourself? They're always fun to hear. So comment them down below, and yeah, maybe leave some more assumptions down below if you ever assume something about me for whatever reason. I won't be offended at all because it was an assumption. You've probably changed your mind by now. I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and until my next video, bye.